you've gone from sort of PR and now you're an ambassador. How did you make that transition?
You know, look, I would never have thought sort of 14 years ago when I started the business that I would ever go from being the one-time receptionist to having the PR company that I have, Ministry of Talent, Pixies Bow, Social Union, etc. Why it's grown is because, as I said before, you take every opportunity that comes to you. So when the ambassadorial roles have come up, Tony and Guy, Enyo, Skinny Tan, Stan Australia, goes on, I'm going to grab it. You know, the reality is, I suppose I'm in a unique position. I can face the brand, I can publicise the brand, and I can come up with the creative ideas behind the campaign, which I know will leverage publicity. It's working and it's fun. It's exhausting. The other day for Skinny Tan, I was like, these models earn every cent they get. Because if I had to jump over one more rock and sort of look into yonder, I was going to cry.
And just on that note, sort of talking about the things that you have to do as an ambassador, what are the things that you like doing most, and can you expand on any of those things that you have to do with the brand?
You know, I think taking this is the product and how do we create talkability. I'm not really that much of a fan of the interview thing, to be honest with you, and I'm really not that much of a fan of the photo shoot thing. I got back to the office after that Skinny Tan shoot. I literally laid on the floor and was like, I think I'm going to die. It was such hard work. It's much easier tapping away at your computer. You know what, I don't dislike anything. I could never have relied on uni because I never got in. I could never rely on my smarts. All I could rely on was the fact that I had work ethic and I was determined to succeed. So I don't look at any of those ambassadorial roles and say, oh well, I like the photo shoot element but I don't like that. It's all part of it, it's all got to be done, and I've got 2 kids to provide for and a husband who's got very expensive taste. So I have to keep the money coming in. But you know what, it's opportunity, and if I'm not the one to seize the opportunity at the time it comes, well then someone else will get it, and I'm not one to lose.
How do you hope to inspire young women with what you're doing with your career, the ambassadors, the agency, all of the other endeavours?
It's probably the main reason I started my In Conversation series, because I had so many emails from women and men saying, you know, we don't know how you do it, how do you fit this in, what do you do here, blah, blah, blah. I suppose for me the biggest aim is to make people realise that even if you were the most stupid student in school, which I was not particularly smart, but I was street smart and I had a hunger to succeed. That's all you need. You know, you can draw on inspiration from all around you, the internet, Instagram. You don't have to be smart. As long as you use things around you, you can become the smartest person. You know, I always had the mantra, as I said, failure is not an option. If you make a mistake, pick yourself up and keep going. You know, I've made mistakes. I still make mistakes every day, but they are just lessons of how not to do it next time. And you can have it all. You know, this whole thing of, oh, well, you know, how can you have children and how can you have a bit? You know what? You can.
Final question. What's in store for you over the next year?
Oh, it's a funny one. I don't even know what's in store for me this afternoon. Honestly, that's my life. My life has really, like, I never would have thought 12 months ago I'd be where I am now. I was in a brand ambassador 12 months ago, and then all of a sudden there's like 8 ambassadorial roles. Again, it's like the 5-year business plan, or where do you see yourself in 5 years? It's a question I hate. You can beat that.
I'm glad I didn't ask that one.
It's the truth though. It's like, stop worrying about the 5 years. You know what? Worry about the now, conquer the now, and the rest will follow. And that has been my thing the whole time. I literally don't know where I'll be this evening.
Right.
Let alone, I mean, I only just had breakfast, and I think it's like 11 o'clock.
There's something quite nice about that though, I think.
Yeah, you know, I think the more you try and control everything in your life, the more of a mess it becomes. I mean, mine's been a train wreck, believe you me. But I picked myself up and kept going.